What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel. Today we're here for episode 27 of our Madden 23 Carolina Panthers franchise mode, where today we are looking to end a 2-game losing streak as we go on the road to take on the 3-6 New York Giants. Where you look at the advantage, we are a 5-point overall ahead of this matchup, but you can't think about Panthers versus Giants without thinking about the, I don't even want to talk about it. If you remember, in year one, we had a game against the Giants that did not end particularly well. Easily the worst loss we've suffered so far in this series. It was a last-second Hail Mary. It was Madden cheese at its fine. We're not talking about it, because if we talk about it, it's going to sour this game, and it's all we're going to think about, and it's probably going to manifest itself into some unbelievable bullshit that ends up costing us in, continuing our 3-game losing streak and going 500, 5-5. There's not a lot of good going on right now for the Carolina Panthers. The good news, kind of, is we went back to Matt Corral last episode, midway through the game. Wasn't going our way, and he had a solid game. You know, we are very much a turnstile quarterback room. We are having every other game someone else is playing. Is what it is at this point. I didn't think I'd ever say these words. I regret not keeping Baker Mayfield. At least with Baker Mayfield, we knew he was the starter. We knew what his ceiling was. We knew the good of Baker Mayfield. We knew the bad of Baker Mayfield. But I think what's best for us, at least in today's episode, is going back to Matt Corral, the second-year player out of Ole Miss. Again, if you weren't super into the draft, Matt Corral at a point in time was considered the top quarterback in that draft class. Slipped a little bit. I think some of that was due to injury. Suffered a late season injury in like the bowl game, which limited his workouts, so he kind of fell behind some of the prospects. I think if Matt Corral was healthy, could have been the second quarterback off the board. I don't think anyone was really gonna jump Kenny Pickett. There was a chance that like maybe someone would fall in love with the tools and traits of Malik Willis. But I think all things equal, if Matt Corral didn't miss a lot of the scouting, the drafting process, pre-draft process, he might have been the second quarterback off the board and might be thought of more in a higher regard for the Carolina Panthers than what he is right now. So he's going to be our starter this week. We are coming off a disappointing 48-27 loss to the Titans, but in that game, Christian McCaffrey did get, both the running backs went off. Christian McCaffrey, 67 yards rushing, had a rushing touchdown, 9 catches, 169 receiving yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. And on the other side, Derrick Henry had 250 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, had a receiving touchdown as well. Both running backs absolutely went off, and unfortunately, the Titans one was a little bit better as it stands. We talked about contract extensions last episode. Had a tough decision to make with Shaq Thompson. Right now, as it stands, he's not really one of our top priorities. It is Visca Chanel and Jeremy Chin. I'm going to come back right here to Jeremy Chin. The last offer we gave him, I think we need a little bit more. We gave him 5 years, 55 mil. I think that let's definitely bump this up a little bit. We don't have a whole lot of wiggle room, but let's try something. That 5 years, 50. Hey, there we go. Jeremy Chin coming back. Now, he is a guy that I really want to see make more plays. He's not really making a lot of plays for us. Outside of, he's a solid run defender, but obviously not solid enough. And Derrick Henry's running all over us every single week. Then we have Visca Chanel, who, really at any price point is a bargain. He's a superstar wide receiver, likely not going to keep that dev trade, at least if the projection for his stats this season kind of continue. But I'll pay him a little bit more. We'll offer him maybe $32 million, somewhere in that range. 3 years, $32.1 million, and the money's good. He just wants a longer contract. I think if we remember for next week, I'll offer him that. We have time to go sit down with the general manager who wants to talk about a rising college prospect. We also get to select our focus player this week. So Luke Kuechly on the other side, he wants to talk about outside linebacker Jason Goodwell. Now Luke Kuechly was a scout. I'm almost certain he knows everything about this guy. But we'll take a look at left outside linebacker Jason Goodwell. What are the odds he's not a scheme fit whatsoever? He's like an edge rusher. Actually, he is a scheme. He is. It's power rush. What? 6'6", 250. If you want to take a look at him, sure, he could be one of our 3 players we kind of focus on. But I think for me and my money right now, for that extra little boost of information, of knowledge, I do think we need to kind of handle the quarterbacks here. I want to get Joe North, the rope man. With that, should take him to 100% completion, just so we know exactly what we're good at getting. But we have Gary Foote, 100% scouted, first, second round talent. Shane Drew, 100% scouted, first, second round talent. Greg Peters, third, fourth. So at least we identified the busts Max Hughes is there. Man, there's not looking. It's, you know, maybe it's not that strong of a draft class. Honestly, looking at just what we got here, like you got a lot of, you know, 3 Bs and a C, 2 Bs, 2 Cs, A and 2 Bs and a C for Blake White out of Stanford. I feel like I want to get a little bit more information there. It's just that could be a stud. Day 3, that could be a guy that pulls a second, third round grade or something like that, and could be our value quarterback in case we miss out on some of the top tier guys, which, you know, we're on a losing streak right now, but we already got 5 wins, which probably places us outside of the top 3, maybe even top 5 picks. So we're going to go with the linebacker that they suggested. Maybe that came from Luke Kuechly. I mean, again, he's been on the roads scouting for us, so maybe there's something there, and we're going to try to complete the knowledge gaining for Joe North and Blake White at the quarterback spot. So it's the New York Giants. They got Jimmy Garoppolo under center for them now. Saquon Barkley pounding the rock. And they are 28th in pass yards, 20 in rush yards. And I think, you know, for them seeing how Derrick Henry ran all over us, it's absolutely going to be most likely a lot of Saquon Barkley in this matchup, even though they're 58-42 run pass. We're going to defend the outside run because our run defense needs a massive boost as it stands right now. Defensively for the Giants, 9th in total yards, 8th in sacks, so they get a lot of pressure. Like sitting in zones, like the blitz from zones. I actually don't hate the idea of go throw it short. Get the ball out quickly for Matt Corral. We got Subtle. Actually, I always feel like the longer, like the fact that we don't have Visca Chanel kind of hammered out to a long-term contract right now, almost makes me feel like, you know, maybe we'll take away the extra scouting or the extra training until he at least signs on the dotted line, because it could be, you know, guys that are actually going to be here for sure next year that could use that extra boost. So on the defensive side, we're going to be healthy. We will take that. On the offensive side, we are also going to be healthy. That's a win. It's a great week for our top draft pick, Frank Lindsay. We are good at, let's go speed rush. Again, I want that pass rush on the inside. He's a little bit undersized for a D tackle. And with Derek Brown doing the thing, we probably should go run stuffer with how bad our run defense has been. But that's kind of what I want to build him. I want Derek Brown to be your well-rounded D tackle. You know, I'm thinking of like the Philadelphia Eagles. I want Derek Brown to be our Fletcher Cox. I want Lindsay to be our Javon Hargrave. All right, priority number 1 here today is do not let Saquon Barkley murder us. Do not let him just have his way as a receiver, as a runner.
Mine.
Oh! We did not see that the last 2 weeks. Since we've been on this post-October title update, we haven't even sniffed an interception. That is a high... What is that? Jump and skip throw by Jimmy G. Early to Kadarius Toney. And punish. I think that's the 6th interception for C.J. Henderson this season. What a year. What a breakout. Great job, defense. We have not seen that over the last 2 weeks. I'm glad Luke Kuechly. You know, last week was Luke Kuechly got thrown to the Wolves. Now he's starting to, you know, settle things down, calm things down, and get this defense playing where it needs to be. Supposed to blitz Roquan. I'm going to double team Saquon. Just play the middle. That's high. Oh, right on J.C. Horn, too. Kadarius Toney makes the tough catch. They're just not running the ball. Roquan gets the linebacker blitz sack. He's just warming up here. There we go. That's a good read there. Dante Jackson forces the incompletion. 3rd and a mile. Coming up here. Is this where they're going to run? Are they just going to try to take the field goal? Gotta think this is like a play action. This is a trick. Trying to get duped here. And that is... Chauncey Gardner, Josh, both linebackers get a sack. That pushes them out of field goal range. Let's go. Where's this defense been the last 2 weeks? That gives us a little bit more confidence on offense because it felt like the last couple of weeks, obviously with our defense. Oof, that's actually a hell of a tackle there. With our defense being so bad, it's like our offense has to score points. Knowing that there's a little less pressure on Matt Corral to have to, like, every time we touch the ball has to be a touchdown. You know, it makes things a little bit easier. Makes play calling a little more safer, which definitely works in the favor of a team with not great quarterback play. Let's get us off the back of the goal line there a little bit. 3rd and 6. We're going to try to get just a quick, easy throw. Christian McCaffrey out the backfield. Maybe Tremble if we want to. Or just Chris McCaffrey doesn't get open. Luckily, that was very close to being a safety. We're going to need a massive punt here from Hecker. And we're punting, trying to punt into 8 wind. That'd be the best punter in the NFL, but that is tough circumstances. Giants get the ball on the 45. There we go. First round pick. Lindsey gets the TFL on Saquon Barkley. Grows Matos in there to help. 3rd and 7. So I don't really want to do a contain. I'm not overly concerned about Jimmy Garoppolo, you know, tucking and running. See those linebackers help us out there a little bit. They go short. Roquan makes the tackle, cleans it up, and we hold the Giants to a field goal. I said, bend, don't break. Exactly what we're able to do. They're able to make the 3, cut into our lead just a little bit. Now, not backed against our goal. Let's see what Matt Corral can do with a legit drive. Damn it. Predictable. It feels like our offense didn't change. We went with Commanders defense. But like, I swear to God, I'm seeing like plays that I've never called when Matt Rule was here. So maybe getting a little bit of Luke Kuechly influence. 2nd and 13. He takes a shot. Oh, no. A miscommunication. I mean, I don't know. We both had 2 guys to make a play on there between Chris McCaffrey and Quez Watkins. Definitely, you know, ooh. Laviska Show. Laviska Show wants that contract extension. I feel like you got to be able to get off this. You're a superstar at the top of the screen. Just not his game, I guess. Just not his game. He's not a prolific receiver. I mean, at least the contract we're offering him is not ridiculous, but come on, man. Beat that guy. Oh, the blitz almost gets there. Keith Taylor brings him down. Grows Matos. Picking up an injury here. Got to get an update on that. Barno subbing in our 93 speed pass rusher. Who's popped for us. It needs to be said. He's popped when he's got an opportunity. But Gross Matos also, just not too long ago, had a dev trade opportunity to go up to a superstar. Gives you an idea how well he's been playing. No, Shaq Thompson. We're dropping like flies out here. Gross Matos, it's just cramps. No need rushing that. Just give that guy some. What was he like? Odell Beckham Jr. just doesn't like water. Drink water. Hey, Barno. Okay, making the most of his opportunity. Gets a sack. Shaq Thompson torn a labrum. That's been like the injury. I don't know if like our medical staff just can't strengthen labrums. That's like a 4 week, 5 week injury for a guy. Shaq Thompson's case too. He's playing for a contract extension. Oh, Chin! That was just a terrible. I mean, we got pressure. The reason why that throw was so bad is we got pressure right there. Chin, who just got the bag earlier in the week, contract extension, and I was just kind of like saying, man, like I think he's solid. I don't know if he's an elite safety. He's not a game changer. At least hasn't been. Right there, we'll take the pick. Luke Kuechly's going to get the most out of him. God, our offense sucks, though. Holding, coming back, half the distance to the goal. That's 2 drives we've had. within like our own 5 starting field position. What's this, another hold? Jesus. I mean, at least we can't lose that much more yardage. They decline it. It's 3rd and 10. I mean, we got to throw it. We got to at least try and get a first down versus waving the white flag and just running up the middle for CMC. You know, I want to say like our offense is really bad, but we've had 2 drives, very limited penalties. Like there's not a lot. We haven't had a lot of opportunities to be had here on offense. I will say tackling, like the sheer amount of just missed tackles seems to have improved since the October update. I don't know. Like last week against Derrick Henry, last episode against Derrick Henry, it's like, well, that's just Derrick Henry. That's kind of what he does. God damn it. Hey, it's coming back. That's a hold. Fuck off. The rookie. We got Baron Browning, who actually is like developing into a terrific player for the Broncos. Ooh, big hit, Jeremy Chin on the goal line, keeps him out. And if we can somehow like get a sack here, bend no break, that could be very pivotal. Back-to-back massive plays for Jeremy Chin. But we got to do the rest of the job and get up. But my God, Baron Browning's been absolutely crushing it for the Denver Broncos IRL. Glad that we're able to grab him on our squad here. Didn't do anything there, though. Pitched down his leg. That's a fullback yet again. I don't think there's another content creator on this platform that has given up more fullback touchdowns than this guy right here. Yeah, we got just let's we get the pass going here, please. Like, can somebody be like? Oof. We need a quarterback, man. We're 5-4. We're on a 2-game losing streak. Doesn't take a lot of, you know, elite roster analysis to understand what our problem is. Our offensive line's not good enough, and our quarterback stinks. And I say that to just motivate this guy. I want Matt Corral to be motivated here. Like, where do we go? Where do we go with that? Like, you gotta throw it. Where do we go? No one's open. Everyone sucks. I'm not paying. I don't know if I can pay Laviska Shenault. Is he worth it? Like, our best player on offense right now is our fucking punter. Let's go! Hit stick, baby! J.C. Horn, best corner in the NFL, out on special teams. He knows his team needs a play. Just fucking knocks that guy into next week. You know, now it's time. Now it's time. We're going to be able to hit them on a throw. They're going to be like, all right, they're going to get McCaffrey going. No, we're going empty backfield. We're going to scramble out here with our quarterback. We're going to move the chains. And one of these days, Christian McCaffrey is going to break a tackle. One of these days. Might not be today, but it will one of these days, and it will be an awesome moment. Ooh. Okay. I almost feel like we run this. What is going on with 97? Bold strategy there, Captain. Did we not get in there? How do we not get in? Yes. Matt Corral keeps it. Panthers get the lead. 2 minutes to defend this lead. If we want to go into halftime, the leaders. Whew. Look at Bozeman tackling a ghost. Tackling his inner demons right there. Love it. And there's just Barno getting his second sack. This guy's an absolute stud, absolute playmaker. Just dying to get more playing time. He almost got a third. He almost got the hat trick. He's looking for it. Probably should have. If I would actually switch to him, I think I could have got that sack. Could have finished it off. 3rd and 21. They're just going to run it. Saquon will burn our timeout, man. Let's get more points. Even a field goal to go in with a touchdown lead would be nice. All right. Fuck me then. It's just so hard. It's like I was like in my head subconsciously. I was like, all right, we got 51 seconds, man. Let's try to like complete some passes so we don't go into halftime with our quarterback with like 21 passing yards. No, fucking dumb. Just admit you can't throw the football. We got Derek Brown dropping back into coverage. Barno gets home. Third and 1. Can we blitz, please? Or just not. Actually, just give him the touchdown. Don't put too much pressure on him. All right, let's see if we can do the impossible. Completing a pass more than 5 yards downfield. 3rd and 15. We got DJ Moore in the slot. That could be interesting. Could be very interesting. Midfield, finally a pulse. Pat Mackrell stats here. Easy throw. Gets eaten alive. Loss of 4. Great job, Moten. Premier tackle right there. The guy, I think I gotta trade Taylor Moten. There's probably some value out there for him. Like I'll take someone that's like a 5-point downgrade. Just to try some fresh blood out there. That's at the sticks. Better go for. Oh, we got the. Hey, nice job, Tremble. Moving the chains. Get our blocks. 2 of you there. 2 of you fucking there. Not one puts a block on the guy. Just throw it. Just fucking throw it there, buddy. Throw it. Throw it away. Just even if you throw it off, that's going to be inaccurate and thrown away. Well, at least we can kick a field goal and tie it up. At least try. What's going on here? We haven't missed a kick all year. No amount of weird camera angles is going to affect our perfect kicker. All right, I guess it was only a matter of time till our terrible run defense made an appearance. Like, honestly, now in run defense, it's like if they get to the second level, just commit to hit stick and see if we can get a fumble. Because if not, they're going to break the tackle. Like, I feel like the tackling for us is better behind the line of scrimmage. But downfield, no chance. Third and 10. Let's watch Saquon here. What's he doing? Oh, okay. Just, yep. All right. Wide open. Yep. Shrugs a tackle. Keith Taylor. All right. Maybe 3 minutes to go in the third. We'll have a little bit of offense. Pressure's on to do anything. Luckily, they missed the extra point. A little bit of momentum. 2nd and 6 because we love just having to throw it on 3rd down. Like the fact that like it just the last couple episodes, I can't even hit the like I've been consistently in this series been able to like get the short passing game going, and it's just been non-existent. Teams are fucking figuring it out. I almost just want to say fucking I'm rage and go for it. Fucking brutal. Like I'll tell you right now. Next episode, doubleheader. I don't care about the, waiting for a patch for the offseason draft. We need a fucking quarterback. This is pulling teeth trying to get offense going here. We got to get to the offseason. And we'll meet our maker if it happens. And we get the draft glitch because fucking EA and the people that work on this game are incompetent. Just no speed, man. Like, outrun that guy. Who's that? Burgess. Outrun him. Please. You're 99 overall. Like, that was blocked up well. You make one guy miss, that might be touchdown city. 3rd inches, 4 down territory. Feel decent that if we don't get this with CMC, we'll go for it again. But we are able to move the chains up to the 30 of the Giants. Just run it. We have a better chance. Christian McCaffrey get it going than completing a pass right now. It is what it is. This is gonna be, maybe completing a pass to Christian McCaffrey, but honestly, they've taken that away. Giants have been good. It feels like they're clouding up CMC coming to the backfield. Really limiting what we can hit. But right there, a little bit of lapse in judgment and able to get a gain of 16. Come on, Quez. Come on, Quez. This could be great for Quez. No, could have thrown it. Probably should have thrown it, but also no faith that he would have just fucked that up and thrown it in row Z. So we'll tuck it and run. Matt Corral, 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. We'll make sure this one goes over the line here. And a 1-point lead. I don't want to say undeserved, because Giants, especially for how they started the 2 picks. But we got the lead somehow, with barely any offense for 90% of this game. God damn it! And I say that, and that's been the same way we've played that and got, 16 picks in the last season and a half for J.C. Horn. It's the nature. It's the nature of it, man. The Trayvon Diggs-esque DB strategy. Someone get there, please. Someone get. There we go. Frank Lindsay. Thank you very much, sir. Goes on the 3rd and goal. They need 16 yards to get a touchdown. It'd have to be... I'm breaking this controller if they convert this. Thank you. They have the backup running back in. Alex Madison gets 2 yards. And we hold them to a field goal attempt, which is good. 2-point lead restored for the New York Giants. Oh, no. Tommy Tremble picks up an injury on the run play that does fuck all. That is wide open. X or Y, right? Of course, we want the one that's just terribly... How? We're not going to convert this. They literally went like prevent, and not one guy could get open quickly off the line. All right, we're gonna see if we can get maybe Quez slant here. Even then, it might get picked by the linebacker. Didn't get his head turned around. Fucking shambolic drive. Shambolic. All right, ran into the kicker. Did we just... I think we got a decline. I'm pretty sure we just recovered a fucking fumble. Joe Hayden. We're going to go ahead and decline that. 2nd special team fuck up from the Giants, baby. Let's go. Oh, come on. You just got to dip in there a little bit. 2nd and goal. Run game's been piss poor today, but we can punch this one in, which we can. Our run game has been good where it needs to be, and that is in the red zone, on the goal line. CMC punches that one in. Extra point pending. 5-point lead, Panthers. 3 minutes to go. Oh, that didn't work. I mean, whatever, man. Just keep him out the end zone. Give him free yards. We just got to play good. Good. Let him have between the 20s. I mean, Keith does save touchdown. That's just, you can't have that. You can't have it. No real botch job so far in this game as far as tackling is concerned. You can't have the first one come with Roquan Smith and J.C. Horn, our 2 best players, on the same play, looking like amateur. We didn't have anybody in the area code of Kadarius Toney on that one, but might be silver linings that we got a little bit of time here They're probably going to go for 2, which they will. We just got a minute 45 to try and win. It's not like we got a bunch of stops here, burned all our timeouts, and then you just get the inevitable touchdown. And we got the pass breakup, so we only have to get in field goal range. Good job, J.C. Horn. Makes somewhat of amends for the blown tackle on Saquon. How? B was... Let's go, Visca. Didn't bring it down, but appreciate the effort. Like that's why we pay. That's why we're offering him 30 some million dollars. Is that doesn't come down with the ball, but at least he tries. And that's all you can ask, man. And then, of course, you take off and scramble one time, and you're gonna fumble it automatically. So, you just don't have good quarterback play. It's the biggest thing. Had a chance there at the end to win. Quarterback just not good. Yeah, not good. Not good. No trades, no free agents. No one on the roster is good. We just got to kind of ride this one out, fella. Like I said, next episode guarantee. We're going doubleheader just because this is we're 5-5. We're only a game or 2 behind. This season's fucking over, right? It's over. Forward, like we're playing like Naval Academy, man. The forward, we're allergic to the forward pass. Defense was, they got a lot of tackles because they just run the ball. 2 sacks, Barno. He actually popped 3 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 2 sacks in like a quarter and a half. We did have 40-yard pick 6, CJ Henderson. Jeremy Chin got an interception, which is nice because he just got paid. But everything else, man, is just fucking unacceptable. 2 injuries here. Shaq Thompson out 4 weeks. Tommy Tremble out 3 weeks. So, of course, during the worst stretch of this series, we have our worst injury stretch of the series as well. It's all kind of falling apart. Oh, is this thing got a fucking brick on me now? I've been here for like a minute and a half. All right, no, I guess it did sim to the next week. I just had to quit out hard, quit it brick. Like, just fix the game, man. We all have jobs. We all have jobs. We all work 9 to 5. It's someone's job. It's a team's job for this mode. Do your job better. Here's a performance review from somebody that also gets a lot of support from EA. Do your job better. Yeah, all right, yeah. Next game will be a doubleheader just because this struggle, this grind of I don't like. I'm over it. I'm at week 11. I'm over the fact that our quarterbacks suck. And it was a gamble. We knew it was, and this is not shocking. I'm not like, guys, I could not foresee this happening. Our quarterbacks suck, and this was always a realistic scenario by saving some money and not having $0. Like, if we would have went Baker Mayfield, we wouldn't be able to re-sign the guys that we hammered out extensions with this year. Jeremy Chin, Gross Matos, and then we'd be stuck with Baker, and Baker wasn't great last year. So we're very much in a situation where, the quarterback, it could be free agency. I'm not going to eliminate that possibility. Could absolutely be some quarterback in free agency that goes, that's our guy. That's the guy we want to go for. I'm not sure who that would be. Looking at the QBs, looking at the depth guys that are around the league right now, that would, really fit that bill. That's like, hey, you want to trade Kenny Pickett? You guys are going with Brady? Obviously they're not going to do that. We got Malik Willis and pink slip, so I'm not going to go down that tree. What else do we have? Taylor Heineke could potentially be up for grabs. Drew Lock. Teddy. But then again, are these guys? How much are these guys that we're just talking about going to be better than Matt Corral? You know, they're most likely in the same ballpark. We passed on this guy. Passed on him. Didn't want him. I mean, I don't fault me because there's no way that guy's 21. That guy is a 42-year-old man. But, you know, fake birth certificate or whatever, that skill set would very much be appreciated right now on our team. We passed on that. We passed on that for a defensive tackle. And then, like, that, even that opens the doors. Like, well, look, they got their guy. Like, maybe Sam Howell. You know, we're not going any further ahead with trading for Sam Howell, or at least trying to target it. Like, that's in line, very similar to what we have in Matt Corral. We need a guy that's a game changer at the quarterback spot. And, I mean, looking around, I mean, you know what? Baker's, like, I don't know what's going on here in Philly. They got Dylan Holloway at quarterback, started to have rookie out of Iowa State. Jalen Hurts is here. Dare I? That's all I can say is, like, the best situation is either Jalen Hurts or Baker Mayfield. If you told me right now, look at all the backup situations. Like, they got Wednesday, but Ritter's going to be the starter. You got Mariota potentially. You know, maybe Jacksonville, where they got Jordan Love, Minshew. Like, if one of those guys hits the open market. But again, I think both those guys are more in line with Matt Corral as far as, like, they're not going to make life easier. We need a quarterback that's going to make life easier for us. That point blank period, playing on all Madden, you need a quarterback that can make life easier on you. Adding that additional challenge of trying to win on all Madden with not a good quarterback, you know, that's not where I'm at as a player. So, honestly, like, looking at, I mean, Jalen Hurts, pretty sure he might be like one of the top free agent quarterbacks. Well, also, he's like not really a C4 Madden, like the arm strength. I don't know. And then we also might have done ourselves in with 5 wins. We have enough wins that, like, look, these teams are gonna suck. There's a chance that the Bears, Saints, Jets, Cardinals, Raiders don't get to 5 wins when all is said and done. Like, we are still firmly middle of the park. We are a playoff team right now. I mean, I don't see many wins if we can close out the year. But that 5 might be like tough enough for us to get, you know, the blue chip quarterback prospects, the Gary Foots, the Joel North, the Shane Drew. Look, we got these guys scouted here. What about the other guy? Did we get him scouted? All that stuff kind of came through. Joe North, first, second round. Shane Drew, first, second round. Blake White, we didn't get really much there. I mean, at least 1, 2, 3. There's 4 first rounds. There's only 1 QB you need to avoid. Do you get any info on that linebacker we kind of wanted to scout there? Goodwell. Not a whole lot. I mean, I would show you more scout. There's just not a lot that we have done. Like, I'm not going to be able to show you guys my board till at least the combine. Like, here we have our linebacker scouted from Kuechly. And I guess from the looks of it, all of our guys that we have 95%. We're at least kind of eliminating what guys not to draft. But yeah, I can't really show you guys players to get excited about until we get the combines, and then I can be like, this guy's gonna be a freak athlete. Let's we gotta wait. But next episode, which will be dropping maybe Thursday or Saturday, will definitely be a doubleheader, man. We'll play these 2 home games. We got the Colts, we got the Bears. That is next up on the slate. I mean, I don't know if you guys have any suggestions for what the hell we can do at quarterback. I just think at this point, we're not doing ourselves any favor by having this limbo, by having, you know, a revolving door. But also, it's like, I guess, you know, we saw Matt Corral make a couple plays a couple weeks ago. I don't know, man. This is, do we go Wildcat and just go Christian McCaffrey at quarterback? It's not ridiculous. Like, do we have anybody on our team? That's how we're gonna end this episode. Do I have anybody on this team that has, like, hidden quarterback stats? Like, do I have someone that we could, like, you know, your Tyree Jackson type guy? I don't think we do. But let's see. Throw power. 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. We got Chaz Surratt. I actually forgot Chaz Surratt was a quarterback. We could go Johnny. I mean, yeah, we're not going to go. Wait a minute. Wait, just to reiterate, the quarterbacks that are still available. The boat, we could bring in Nick. Do we go Nick Foles? Get Tyrod, Andy Dalton. I mean, Nick Foles can't probably, you know. I'm an Eagles homer. Maybe I'm being crowd there. You got Geno, but he's not current Seahawks current. He's got to be definitely above a 60, right? In today's landscape. But let me just go look and see if there's any other of those guys, hidden quarterbacks at other positions in free agents. Like Pat Pete and Randall Cobb that have like somewhat, you know, 61 short accuracy for Cobb. We get. I'll say this, man. As it stands, I'm like, we got nothing else to lose. I'd go Nick Foles just for the memes, but I don't know. We're just, again, I think the best course of action to fix our quarterback is implement more doubleheaders and get to the draft. But that'll do it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching us continue our 3-game losing streak. If you were one of the very small minorities, like you're winning too much. Well, not so much anymore. Tomorrow we'll have a new episode of Pink Slips. Again, yesterday I uploaded a video talking about a new rebuild series that I want to drop on the channel. It was kind of a brainstorming video. If you guys want to go check that out, have your voices be heard. By all means, go check that video and leave a comment in the comment section below. But that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button for all of our Madden 23 uploads, especially Carolina Panthers. Would love to hit, or at least try to get as close as we can to the 1,000-like goal. And I will see you guys back here on the next one. Thanks for watching. Until next time, it's C4. Say peace out. Love ya. Have a good one.